Today is May 1st, 2021. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good rotation of the earth. Welcome to the World Crown. For those of you just joining us for the very first time, I welcome you. The World Crown is a new central government endowed by its creator and blessed by the power of God's Holy Spirit, who makes manifest the destiny of all nations and peoples. To begin, I ask for a blessing from the Holy Spirit to help you digest and process today's speech. There will be no Eucharist bells today. We're having some technical difficulties. The justice of God is a critical form of support to our world from the Holy Spirit. For this verifiable and measurable justice, I offer thanks to the Holy Spirit on behalf of the good people of the planet. I offer everyone my prayers and personal assurance that the justice of God will see to it that every single conspiracy being waged against the good people of our planet comes to an end. Judgment is a period of time when the earth and the good people, the good souls of angels, require emergency care and attention. The judgment of the earth is a protection of God from all forms of evil and corruption. During the judgment, preference and understanding is shown to good people and children. The judgment of God is the protection of God and the reason why so many souls believe in God. During judgment, everything is judged, but not everything is saved. God cannot save evil, so evil can continue in conspiracy against you. During the judgment of God, one of the goals of the Holy Spirit is to set people straight about many things, especially matters of life, faith, business, government, and all matters of importance. During judgment, we try to warn people that no matter how intelligent, racist, atheist, or clever they think they are, they cannot continue in their conspiracies against children, women, and men. During the judgment of God, we write in many different ways to illustrate our point. It is my desire to keep you company during the judgment with bits of news and writing, also with tender words, honest words, hopeful words, and words of judgment, a necessary part of the government and ministry of the World Crown. Welcome to the World Crown. Mass media, political news, and general information are still in a state of emergency. When the emergency is over, we will be sure to confirm it here at the World Crown. I'm happy to report that progress has been made every day, but you would not know it by reading the latest news and information, still controlled by a very small conspiracy. As the justice of God proceeds, it is important in each country for citizens to expect false political news and general information. Do not expect terrorists to give up any of their conspiracies. These, the judgment of God is forced to deal with. The first order of business for the tribulation month of May 2021 is an early graduation speech. I congratulate you, all who are scheduled to graduate this year, or who have completed the requirements to move on to the next grade. Good information is very important. I assure all of you that the effort that you have put into your degree will not be in vain. I have had many graduations. I have learned more than I studied in school. Improving our personal education is something that learners continue to do even after they graduate. This day I am reminded of my mother, Mercedes. Having very little education, she made sure I had a better one. Being an immigrant, as many of the best Americans are, her determination to learn a new language and advance math all on her own is one that paid off. She married a man much like herself, and together they became very successful Americans and Republicans. I look at their lives with great admiration and know that their determination, perseverance, patience, and faith in God help them to achieve the American dream. If you do not have the equivalent of the American dream, in whatever country you live in, aspire to be the best that you can be. Aspire to help others and to live an honest, healthy life in service to something greater than money. When we serve others in any career with the right mindset, the reward of satisfaction is beyond description. Success is relative and different for each person living in this world. Money does not define success. Contentment and happiness in life is a good way to measure success. A regular worker can be the happiest man or woman on the earth. We are all equal with people who have more education than us. Also, it is up to us, the educated, to make sure people around the world, young and old, can attend school freely at any age. Some of you who are graduating today know the ambitions of the World Crown is to bring peace, better information, business, government, and justice to the world so everyone can be free of tyranny, something that is still a problem today. I encourage everyone who is graduating and those who want a better nation or world to pray to the Holy Spirit. My graduation gift to everyone is prayer that the Holy Spirit multiply your wisdom. I pray everyone who needs help that they learn what the wisdom of the Holy Spirit is and how it can help you in your lives, jobs, businesses, and careers. Like those before you, I ask the Holy Spirit to help you as you go out like sheep among wolves. Those graduating today are entering into a world that is in tribulation. It is a world filled with false political news and false information. It is a situation seemingly impossible to overcome, one that only the power of the Holy Spirit is helping us with every day. I am confident inside this difficult situation, which we all face together, that the goodness of providence will shine forth in every nation of this world. As the tribulation continues, it is important to ask ourselves, how can we intelligently help our own cause so this problem with political news and general information never happens again? We have to learn to protect ourselves from tyranny and our common afflictions. We have to learn to perceive tyrants so we do not empower them. We have to learn how to identify and spiritually defeat conspiracies. And by human reason, and because everything is not instantly fixed for us, we are caused to suffer in the tribulation. And so we become students of the Holy Spirit, challenged daily to perceive our world and to help, and the help we get from God, which strengthens our faith. People with and without degrees have faith, and by faith we have and will continue to accomplish many things. I give thanks and praise to our Holy Spirit, without whose help we would perpetually be overrun. Prayer is not taught in every school, but in the future, all schools funded and accredited by the World Crown through Aquarius will offer free Bible studies, lessons on praying, and chapel services to be attended voluntarily. It is important to pray. Prayer is the gift of communication with the Holy Spirit. Prayer can be a hard event, especially if you are an atheist and expect a human-like response from the Holy Spirit. Prayer is trust and faith that our caring, well thought through, wise requests are heard and will be answered by the Holy Spirit. Prayer is also like talking to a loving mother or father who listens to us when we need someone to talk to. Prayer does produce results. The most successful prayers are those which ask for forgiveness and wisdom. With wisdom alone, we can solve many problems. Wisdom is the intelligence of the Holy Spirit. For your graduation and general lives, I pray for healing for all of those who are physically and psychologically sick. I pray for wisdom from the Holy Spirit to help us to be better people and to guide us every day in all that we need to do. Prayer for ourselves and each other is a reminder that we are, in fact, the angels of heaven. And in this way, the Holy Spirit is moved to help us. I pray that the month of May and your graduation day is filled with goodness, friends, and family. Our graduation gift to you is truth and justice. And so I pray against the corruption and tyranny and for a good blessing on the judgment of God. I pray our advanced graduation speech helps you to concentrate on your final studies and that you have great graduation in whatever part of the world you live in. May you learn and grow in wisdom each day as the world crown and the Holy Spirit works with you and for you. Congratulations, my peace I give you. May the peace of the Holy Spirit, which surpasses all understanding, be with you always. Stop recording.